and empirical mass are approximately the same. So that means that the molecular formula will be the same as the empirical formula, and therefore the molecular formula of E is C3H6O2. That's how we do this question. Now let's move on to the next one. When a 0.148 gram sample of A, so we are given, let's say that we are given CH2O as the empirical formula of A. This is the empirical formula of A, okay? So when a 0.148 gram sample of A was vaporized at 60 degrees Celsius, the vapor occupied a volume of 67.7 centimeter cube at a pressure of 101 kilopascals, okay? Use the general gas equation PV is equal to nRT to calculate MR of A. So first we will have to introduce MR into this equation because it is absent. So first we will write that the structure of answering is important. So N is equal to M over MR. First we need to write this. Then therefore PV is equal to MRT over MR. And now that we have introduced this MR into the equation, we will make it the subject. So MR is equal to MRT over PV. So therefore it is equal to 0.148 multiplied by 8.31 multiplied by 60 plus 273, because degrees to Kelvin, remember, and degrees Celsius to Kelvin I mean, and this will be over 101 into 10 to the power of 3 because that is kilo, so we have to multiply the 10 to the power of 3 multiplied by the volume, which is 67.7 centimeter cube. So to convert this into meter cube, we will divide it by 100 cubed. So let me do this on my calculator. First I'll calculate the denominator, which is 101 into 10 to the power of 3 into 67.7 divided by 100 cubed. So the denominator is 6.8377. Now let me calculate the numerator, and I will not say the numerator, I'll just divide it straight away with the denominator to make things quicker. Now the answer I get is for the molecular mass is 59.9 gram per mole. So this is the molecular mass, 59.9. Hence calculate the molecular formula of A. Okay, so what is the empirical mass of A? The empirical mass is 12 plus 2 plus 16, which is equal to 30. So when we divide MR by empirical mass, it is 59.9 divided by 30, which is approximately equal to 2. So this means that the molecular formula will be twice the empirical formula, and therefore the molecular formula of A will be C2H4O2, and this is the molecular formula of A. So now we can move on to the next question, which is the last question. 0.144 grams of C60, which is Buckminster fullerene, we will talk about this later in this presentation, was placed in a 100 centimeter cube container of hydrogen gas at 20 degrees Celsius and 1 into 10 to the power of 5 pascals. The container was heated to make the C60 and hydrogen gas react. Okay, the reaction occurred as shown in the equation. So X amount of hydrogen gas has actually reacted. Like the total number of hydrogen gas in the container was 100 centimeter cube, but only a certain amount reacted with it, right? So after the reaction, the container was allowed to cool to 20 degrees Celsius. The pressure decreased to 2.21 into 10 to the power of 4 pascals. So okay, so now let me tell you what's happening over here, right? So when we had 100 centimeter cube of hydrogen gas, the pressure was 1 into 10 to the power of 5 pascals. But because some of this 100 centimeter cube had reacted with C60, the pressure decreased to 2.21. This is the pressure of hydrogen, because you can see that hydrogen is the only gas. So the pressure that has been